Alright, I'm going to test the sound. Can you hear me, beloved husband?
Helps if I have the headset
Yeah, honey, it does help that. Who would have fucking thought? Who would have thought?
Not I. I don't think. We know better.
That's true. None of us think here. Someone's gotta pay the bills.
Yep. Alright. All good.
Okay. Ba-doop. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Patreon stream. The second one for September.
Woo!
Paul, I'm looking for a sitting pose. Why don't you explain what we do here while I do that?
So, since we've passed the ad and everyone can hear, this is the Patreon reward streams. And everybody who supports the wonderful wife, hello, Star Blue, with the Patreon, help her to be a stay-at-home artist. And as such, everybody who has a 10, 20, or 40 tier gets to make requests and see them drawn live on stream. As well as a sliding scale of discounts and various other benefits, like getting to see art early and getting to see everything tagged and bagged so you can find whatever you want to look for.
Patreon actually implemented collections. Sometime I need to get around to doing that. Everything's already tagged, so I wish I could make you do it. Paul, go do it. Oh my god. Don't clean. Come play with us. Watch me draw things way too fast and way too low of quality.
This is a lie. Some of these statements are false.
This is a good one. I like this. All my poses are so sexy.
I assumed with Doom we were just gonna have like the napping under a tree and an apple has fallen and stuck on his horn.
That would be funny.
You know, the learning about gravity because apple.
You're an eeple.
An apple?
Well, maybe I should do him low down. I had him sitting. Well, now I gotta go back to my reference folder. Screwed me over, Paul. Oh my god.
God, I'm like floor hopping.
No.
Aw. I dare. I'm very
Does,
cute.
does Doom sleep in his full armor?
Yes, obviously. That's funny. No, he just sleeps in the helmet.
Makes sense to me.
All he is a helmet and a cape.
It's like sleeping in your bra.
Yeah. Helmet and cape. You don't need to see anything else. It's fine. What you do when you're on adventure, you wrap yourself up in your cloak. Because the cloak is all comfy ways. Keeps you warm and soft.
Actually, that one's pretty good. I'm gonna be showing my fucking previous fandom now.
Or you could be like, dress up, darling. I don't plan to sleep.
Yeah. This was a fun episode. She was so upset she didn't get laid.
Unintentionally.
I would be too!
The smoothest motherfucker. Just any other time would have been an absolutely fucking dire thing to say. That episode? Idiot.
Look, they're both idiots.
I like that she's like, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just a little nervous.
Well, she likes him.
Yeah.
Things are just going a little fast.
I haven't really thought about this yet.
She would be totally down for Pound Town. She just, needs to get her heart ready.
I did like that they had her, like, entire body blushing. That was cute. Like, boy, you just fucking Kabudoned her. Give her a second to cool off. They were having fun that episode, you know it.
I thought the game they did, the pixel art was so good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, there's a thing that talks about the kind of people who worked on it.
Yeah,
That's some good-ass pixel art. Like, damn, okay, bitches.
that seemed like somebody had that shit at the ready. They
Yeah.
were rip-roaring to go for that art.
I was so glad they turned the Nun game into, like, an RPG Maker style game with the... Because I think it was initially supposed to be more reminiscent of older,
Win 98s. Yeah.
not necessarily Windows 98 ones, but definitely, like, just romance visual novels. But when it comes to, like, fucking with the actual gameplay of it, it tends to be more RPG Maker stuff. And the pixel art really leans into that.
That was also just some really good pixels.
It's really good pixel art, man.
Yeah, good job with that.
Poor Gojo never played a horror game that fucks with you with the mechanics.
Ooh, that poor guy was dying from that thing.
Man, I can't imagine, like, knowing what games are, not playing a lot, and then you play, like, a game that meta fucks with you.
Oh, just the, like...
Like, it's like having your first ever visual novel, and you've never heard of visual novels being like Doki Doki Literature Club or some shit.
I mean, like, he knew enough about video games to know that save files are important, but not, like, it wasn't actually fucking with the save files, so he was having, like, a little meltdown. He's like, oh no, I fucked up her save file. Poor boy. The girls at the end, too, just being like, so, how was it?
That's how it be, too.
God. Just two fucking fiends over there, just like,
well, can you imagine a completely, like, think of, like, a completely virginal, unheard of anything reaction to Undertale.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that would be so wild to hear, especially as someone who isn't necessarily a gamer or anything.
Somebody, yeah. Like, to the people like us that are just steeped in fandom stuff, it'd be like, yes, let's hear it.
Well, like, I'm really into games that use meta shit in general. Like, that's just something I really enjoy. I'm a big fan of meta-ness in general. So, if a game pulled that, I would be like, ooh, they did this very well. But I wouldn't be like, what the fuck is going on?
That was just so much fun. They were having a blast.
It'd be so cool, actually. Now I kind of want to do that. I want to take someone who doesn't know anything about those type of games and have them, like, play one of the weird ones that fucks with you and with the actual, like, way the game works. That'd be so cool.
Just sit them down, start them off on Undertale. Maybe
Undertale, Deltarune, Doki Doki. Probably some of the, like, really old RPG Maker ones. I think Undertale does it probably the best, especially later on.
Yeah. I kind of wonder how people,
maybe some Amori?
Like, someone who doesn't really do much games, like, and have them play Portal 2. And see how they like
I always thought, like, back when I actually cared what my dad thought, and I still sometimes think of it, I was like, man, I wish I could get him interested in the things I liked. I'm sure he would like this Portal 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that was like, I'm always curious what, like normal people would think, I guess is how I'd put it.
I feel like Portal would actually be a good, like, it's better almost for non-gamers to play it, because they won't think as much in game think as gamers do. Sometimes they can fuck you up. I can't think of the amount of times I've, like, we have the term portaling it.
Yep.
Where like, it's like, man, I really overthought that, and the solution was actually really simple. Because it's not so much thinking in game terms, it's thinking in, like, abstract...
Yeah, we're, like, puzzle braining.
Yeah, it's puzzle... Yeah. You know, it's thinking about things in a more, transdimensional way. And that's not necessarily related to, video games, so...
It's like, I've got to do this, and this, and this, and that'll let me traverse over here, and it's like... The guy just doing the thing where it's just like, go right. Like, it really... I know that is at least in part from just having played games for so long. That you just have it ingrained in you to think that way. But, like, some of the stuff in Portal really is just like, you got to start twisting your brain around. And then other ones are just like, or don't. Just do the simple step. And I love that. Like, I love having both of those in the same game. Because you've got, like, you've got momentum puzzles and things like that, and then you've got the, oh, of course, the obvious solution is they've been getting all the portal goo from here on the moon. You can see the moon. Just shoot a thing at the moon. I fucking love that. You can clearly traverse to the moon. All you need is another portal.
Bitches love the moon.
Ah, man, now I kind of want to replay Portal 2. Every so often I get that urge.
I feel bad that Portal's kind of like disappeared. Portal and Half-Life have kind of disappeared from the, gamer colloquialisms.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Hell, when I was, growing up, I didn't really know much about Half-Life because I was not only a late gamer, but not a PC gamer. Yeah, it is partially Valve's fault.
Yeah.
But it's sad that, like, it is a good game. It's sad that we can't just, remember it as a good game, and that, like, I wish, like, more kids could play it.
Yeah. I really, like... I guess part of it is, like, it has been a generation. Like, quite literally. So, like, and not just like a console, hey Bart, just at all. Like, it has been a long time. And, especially in gaming stuff, like, even a year can be a big deal. So to have it be over a decade is like, that shit's gone.
Undertale's been hanging on pretty well.
Yeah.
But it's only 1 decade. I think Portal's like 2 now? It's getting up there.
Yeah.
Half-Life's even older. Also, like, that was back when games were, especially PC games, if, like, you didn't have a home PC or if you didn't have the knowledge to do that, which growing up I was, that was just out of your wheelhouse in general.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, I at best knew about The Sims. I had an N64 and a PlayStation.
But also, like, I think that some of the time, too, is about just, like, games being made a bit differently back then. Like, it really was made to just be a one and done. You played it, you finished it, and you're like, oh, that was really good. And you were like, and if you never came back and touched it again, that was okay. Because it was just like a completed experience.
I don't know, some games are like, there's a lot of games these days that are one and done. They're mostly like small, like I play all of the little horror games. Those are all one and done.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually say they're more like that, but a lot of older games were kind of designed to either be like, hey, here is a story, you're done, or you play it forever because it is arcade mode or has mods.
Yeah.
Like Doom hasn't fallen out of, you know, stuff
because
like
it's
that.
Basically, it's basically not, it's never stopped being around because of mods and things like that. Whereas, like, what are you gonna mod for Portal 3?
I
Portal
remember
2?
someone did a mod where they actually like proposed to their girlfriend
Yeah,
with
you
the
could do
Portal
the custom
puzzle. That was
levels.
really cute. But I guess it's just not as popular as Doom.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, Doom was used to do everything else at the time too.
Yeah. I mean, there's Half-Life mods.
Mm-hmm.
Portal is a Half-Life mod, sort of, kind of.
But even like the Half-Life mods, primarily most of those things were then made into their own stuff.
True.
Like Team Fortress or...
Team Fortress still managing to kick.
Yeah.
I think it's partially because of Source Filmmaker.
Oh, very much so. But again, like, that's never stopped being made by the fans. Like,
And Gary's mod.
Like, it is still, you know, to this day, there's new stuff. They're just like, yeah, we put out a new update. And it's like 95% fan content.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that game has never stopped being made.
God, stabilization on this is ass.
So, like,
I just wanted a soft pencil look.
I've seen, you know, a lot of people have been going back to playing things like, you know, Left 4 Dead and Killing Floor and stuff like that.
Hopefully a lot of it will show up in new people's games too. Like, I'm not really into those games, but I was into weird RPG Maker games and junk like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of what was like Yume Nikki, Mother, Corpse Party, Misao, all that is sort of like being meshed into things like Amori and Undertale and all that.
Yeah. And a barbecue. And a Dream Barbecue, sorry.
That one is something different. Like, that one's a something.
It's something, alright.
I don't know if you could 100% pin down Enna. I adore it.
Enna is a 90s GeoCities shitpost made large.
It reminds me of those weird educational games that are made by like third-party shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the what was that? The Mayo Institute, Mayo Clinic, pardon me, did a little like edutainment game, and it really was just like, well, we want it to be edutainment. What games we're gonna put? How about Asteroids with Sperm? How about the water hose game for, you know, tooth decay? How about Tetris for healing the skin? Like, it was fucking bonkers.
In a sense, Enna does bring that out. The fact that, like, back then, there was no one way to make a game.
Yeah.
And not everyone could program everything. So, there was, one game to another, there was a lot more, unique elements to them than there is today, where everything's kind of just, like, put on, like, the Unity engine, or...
Yeah.
Just...
Unreal
I miss
engine.
that kind of shit, and Enna really brings that out, I feel.
Like, we're not saying that everybody should make their own game engine kind of thing, because that's not viable for a large portion of people.
I doubt Enna made their own game engine.
Right.
I think they just used something else, but they were inspired by those periods of
Just-
unfortunate creativity.
Yeah.
If I was going to define it by anything.
Mm-hmm. I can think of a couple like edutainment games that were, I'm pretty sure were just on the Doom engine. And not just like Chex Quest, but like a couple of them, like those were probably on the Doom engine for large portions of them.
Super Noah's Ark 3D.
And like, God, like some of the games I remember playing, there was the Shanara series had a game. And then there was the, I think it was Demons Don't Dream had it. Or maybe it might have been Xanth. Might have been Xanth. But again, like, they were just like, whatever weird thing they could get a hold of to make their game on and call it a day.
Mm-hmm. It was whatever the fuck these guys could program, and half of them didn't know what they were doing anyway, so they just like, look at the thing I made. And since, especially with the ones Enna are based off of, were a lot of like, just hole-in-the-wall studios just trying to make a buck. Like, they didn't necessarily know what they were doing. So they didn't have a plan, and they put whatever they could fucking find.
Didn't have a plan? It's fine.
It really, yeah, I think you were right with the GeoCities comparison. It was like, what can I figure out? What do I have on hand? What clip art can I get? Guess that's going in there.
Guys, I figured out how to use moving images.
Yeah.
Like, it's really what it is.
That's what it feels like. And that's kind of beautiful in a way.
I figured out how to make hidden links that you don't know about until you know about them. Like, it's got that vibe to it.
Man, I remember that in Homestar Runner, how, like, they'd hide things in all their Flash videos and you click them. You can't really do that today. You could maybe do it with, like, a, like, you have websites like the one for, the puppet one with the Mr. Darling or whatever it is, like, Going Home or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they made a website that was like that, where it had a bunch of, like, secret clippables, but the fact that, like, that's specifically done to be creepy, you know, it used to just be something that was on there. Be like, hey, look, a thing! Whee!
I can interact with stuff. Neat.
Because people didn't really know how to make websites. I remember a video I watched about the original Blockbuster website, and how they didn't really know how to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? You can't really, like, let people rent movies on here yet. Maybe you can put up some crunch to hell ass trailers.
Yeah.
At best. Maybe. So I guess you're gonna, like, just advertise crap, and you're gonna set it up like an actual storefront, which these days we would not do. Like, that would just be a waste of time and energy.
Although, you know, Meta did, Facebook did all that advertising of like, oh yeah, you'll be able to have your storefront in VR where they can wander around in the storefront. Like, just like that.
You know what, bless them, there's a reason they don't look like that anymore.
Yeah,
it's less practical, okay?
It really is. It's just not functional.
Being able to just scroll through your groceries is way easier than having to literally walk around a store. Now, some things it would be better for, like, being able to understand the size of things.
Yeah.
That's something that I can't really put in my head. When I look at things online, I have to, like, get out a ruler and, you know, examine that. Maybe you could, like, oh, what does this clothes look like on me? I've actually seen some websites have that, where they'll be like, here is how it will look, and stuff like that, but it's obviously, like, not to scale or anything, so.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's impractical. It's impractical to have a physical office in the virtual world that you would have to walk to talk to people about things when you could just email them or call them.
This could have been a text message.
Yeah. That's the thing, that it just doesn't make sense, and there's a reason we don't do that anymore. A lot of the early internet was kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bard. There's also, like, the Payday, the Payday 2 wasn't, it wasn't on an FPS engine. It was actually on a racing engine. So they did the entire bank robbing game, all the stealth mechanics, all the other shit that they put in that poor engine was on a racing car game. And somehow they made that on it. And after a little while, you could see that, like, that poor engine was just, it just wasn't built for that. And so that was one of the things they did in the new game was like actually put it on a proper engine for the thing they were doing. And yeah. But they all they put it on a new engine so it would actually be able to work good. And then they neglected like everything else.
You want the bonkin stick, Paul?
Hell yeah.
There you go. Have the bonkin stick.
Yeah.
Be nice to me.
Dude.
That's pretty annoying, yeah, I'll give you that.
I got to bother the wife. Get bothered, get bothered, get bothered, get bothered.
Bring Coco, bring Coco.
Ever so slowly, I warp some of the things that she says. Earlier today, she even did what I usually do, which is play Coco, play Coco.
Shut up, Paul.
Play Coco's awesome, no.
I like his fully evolved form.
Yeah.
I think
Ghost Crew
him by
is
himself, he
pretty
looks
fun.
kind of dumb.
Well, yeah, but that's why I like Flake Coco. He's a little stupid man.
You would.
He's a little idiot. Doing your best.
Mm-hmm. Best Pokemon Mimikyu. Dot end.
I mean, that's fair. RPG Maker game with a built-in arcade shoot 'em up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
actually, there's quite a few RPG Maker games that do that. They did it in. They had something similar to that. It was really clunky as fuck, but there was like a shooter in. Oh God, what was it? Death Angels.
The one that had the
Angels
anime?
of Death. It might have been Angels of Death.
That just sounds like it had some of the leftovers because, like, you know, it was probably built kind of like an
It was
NES
for
game.
one scene.
It's like, well, we got some of the leftovers that would let us do this. Do you think it'll work? Because, like, you know, like Zelda 64 had the little Star Fox stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, okay. Can we do anything with that?
No.
Now we have Cult of the Lamb with the little hidden stuff in there that wife uses to do heinous things with. I'm glad you were having fun with that little thing.
It was very cute.
Yeah. That's surprisingly, like, functional.
Yeah. Sometimes it has difficulty exporting the images.
Yeah.
But I could make the lamb and Narnder bang, so who cares?
Yeah, right? Like, that was, like I said, like, there was a lot in there.
Yeah, it made me realize how much effort they really put in the animations of Cult of Lamb. I adore how much love is put in that game.
Yeah.
Just in general, you can really feel it, especially like when they advertise their new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Love is always more important to me in a product than anything else. I want to know
Yeah.
the people who worked on it really enjoyed it.
I think it's the antithesis of the kind of people that use AI to make the stuff. Because, like,
There's no love.
if you use AI, like, you couldn't be bothered to make the thing. Why should I play it? And I think that's the exact opposite of it. Because, like, with stuff like Cult of the Lamb, you can see that they really just wanted to make the Cult of the Lamb game.
That game is just designed to hell, and I love it.
And there's a bunch of, like you said, like a lot of the indie games now, like, they have their one idea that they want to run with, but they also really wanted to run with that one idea. And, like, hell yeah, do it, guy. I'm more than happy to. I think, honestly, those have been some of the best games I've ever played. And I'm still playing fucking Brotato. Why? Because Brotato it's a really good roguelike, and if I want something that's like, you know, 10-15 minutes of brain off and has a nice set gameplay thing and different styles and an interesting game, it's cool. Like,
cool.
Binding of Isaac is probably a lot more depth, I would say, but also Binding of Isaac is like a half hour to an hour, and sometimes I don't want to put in that amount of time into a roguelike run.
Picayune Dream.
Yeah.
That one can last pretty long.
Yeah, huh?
once you get in there, man. It
That-
either lasts like an hour or it lasts like 10 seconds.
Mhm.
I swear.
I honestly think that one is like the same level of Binding of Isaac. Like, it is definitely.
I don't think it's that tight.
I mean, like the time like you put into it,
Yeah.
it can really just go. Like, you know, that the gold adventure gold. Like, no one's making that kind of game right now. I like this kind of game. I will make it. Okay, guys. Cool. Nah, those kind of like the conquer the world, those kind of things, I don't really care for those kind of games. They are not my bag. They're interesting and stuff, and I've seen Spiffing Brit play a couple of them, and like, that's neat, but it's not my bag. I don't know. I would have a real hard time describing like why I do or don't like certain types of games. So,
Sometimes I can't describe why I don't like something.
yeah, it's like this just doesn't vibe with me.
Or even like if I don't like it.
Mm.
Sometimes something is perfectly like serviceable and has good quality. I'm just like, I'm not interested.
God, yeah, there was.
Hell, sometimes it's in my like world of interest, but it just doesn't trigger with me.
Yeah, there was one that like, I actually like refunded the game, and it was literally just like, this game is not bad. This game is very good. It is just exactly not for me. Like, that's really all it was. It's just like, I know for a fact that I'm never going to play this game again. It was just, and it was a good game. Like, it's perfectly fine. It just was not for me at all. And like, that's my bad. Which I really appreciate games so much now are having, you know, demos and stuff again. So we can actually just be like, oh yeah, wow, no, I am never going to play this game after I've, you know, spent like 5 seconds in the demo.
I've had games that I was excited about. I played the demo and I dropped them, which is not necessarily the game's fault,
Mm-hmm.
but that's better than me getting it and refunding it. So.
Yep. I would 100% agree. Oh, that one little game that was like the little tower defense game. Like, I got it because I saw a YouTuber play the demo, and then I played the demo, and I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I think it is. This is really fun. And I played a fuck ton of it, and I'm like, okay. Well, it's still in early access, so they haven't finished the game, so I'm just gonna uninstall this and come back to it in like a year or so.
I've done that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Nah, games like Apex Legend, those kind of games and stuff. I played a whole bunch of Apex, and I did have fun with it, but I don't have a crew that I run with for those kind of games. So playing that game solo is just not fun. And it's just not for me. So I'm not gonna. And you know,
I use my noise brush.
I don't do sports games. I really don't. We watched the Angie Joe today talking about the Madden, and I'm just like, I don't even understand how a game that bad could stick around. And it really just is because they have a contract that they're the only ones to make it. It's just,
I don't know why people keep paying for it. That's the weird thing to me.
that's because there's no other, up until the Gulag football came out last year, there was no other football game. You wanted to play football, you had to play Madden. You wanted to play football online, you had to buy the new version of Madden because you can't connect to anybody otherwise.
Can't you just play not football?
No, you want to play football game.
Why?
Some
You could
people
just
like
play actual football.
Well, you can't play football with your friends across the country. How you gonna do that? You gonna get on VR chat with a bunch
Just
of
play
furries?
COD or some shit.
That's really what it is. It's just there was no other way to play football. And some people that's the only thing they want to play. Like, I'm not gonna dunk on them for...
Yeah, there are people who get, like, whole-ass consoles just for football games. So,
Yep.
like, and I mean both, like, soccer and football.
Mm-hmm. Like, that is the only game they play. They're there for football.
Well, there's that one guy who got it for Farm Simulator.
That was fucking funny, though. Based farmer. I like farming. I want to play the farm game, but cannot. I need a PS5. Okay? Sure thing, buddy. Here you go. I mean, apparently, like, there are some people that really love the Farm Simulator on Steam, so...
And they're based.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, like, there's games for everybody, so... Good on them. I'm a little too simple, I think, for Farming Simulator. I played that one that was the space one where you were exploring the planet while doing the farming. That was pretty fun. That one you had your mech and you basically treated your mech like your big fucking tractor.
I don't really like just doing a sim that's just a sim. Usually you gotta have a little more meat to it for me to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Crime Scene Cleaner has its little story.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm just like, okay, that was fun, I'm done, bye.
It's basically just a job.
Or you gotta be able to like decorate to a certain extent, like Animal Crossing.
Fair.
And House Flipper and stuff like that. Like you could actually decorate a smidge in those, which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do that in like Power Wash.
Yeah.
That's not Power Wash's fault, it's just not what I want.
We're gonna have Stardew Valley, but in VR.
I couldn't get into Stardew Valley either.
Yeah.
It's just not, I don't know, like just farming and having all that shit going on. Like I could stand it in the Undertaker one,
mm-hmm.
where you like brought people back to life and shit like that. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But that's because I liked the theme and there was like something to discover.
I think for me, Stardew Valley was just kind of too simple.
I think it's for a set person.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of those.
Yeah. And a lot of people really like the romance part of it too. So like, okay.
Everyone gets into the romance and all is like these aren't that interesting characters. I'm sorry.
Fair. There are people that have spent money on Train Simulator. There are people who spent a lot of money on Train Simulator. Which I guess that's like the modern day version of having a whole bunch of trains in your basement, right?
Go off, man. Do your train sim. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, there's what, Space Trucker, like that's a thing, Bart, and Elite Dangerous is basically just exploring everywhere kind of thing as well. There's a couple now that are just like go wandering around in space, and not Eve, where it's also, you know, bully everyone out of existence. I mean. Yeah, but they're also so large, like, especially from what I know of Elite Dangerous, like, they're large enough that even though there is FTL, it doesn't particularly matter if you get lost, you're kind of screwed.
What's FTL?
Faster than light.
Oh.
But the size of those games are such that you can be, like, hours away from other players, like, real-time hours of travel away from other people. So, like, if stuff happens, you're kind of hosed.
I just don't know why my program's going so slow. I've never had this problem before. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Yeah, the one thing I saw was basically just, like, see what other stuff is running during it. It did also say, like, you could change some of the brush settings, but that's... It was more for, like, using the brush was lagging and not the brush menu lagging.
Yeah, I showed you that one brush that was lagging to hell and back.
Yeah.
I think it's this little check thing, because I was never there before, and I think I triggered something and it's slowing everything down, but I gotta look at that.
Yeah.
I gotta, like, search check marks next to sub brushes, Clip Studio or something sometime.
One of the things this is talking about brush gap setting.
No, this is all for individual brushes.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to look it up, because I think I understand it a little better.
Because a lot of what I'm getting is for the actual brush lagging and not for the menu lagging.
Exactly, yeah. So if maybe something's running that I don't know about. I didn't really download any large games or anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a problem. I'll just have to look later.
Yep.
I hope this doesn't look like too much ass Doom. Sorry. A bit of a complex thing to do on here. I was deleting some of my recent downloads just in case that's it.
Yeah. I guess something's got a really complex...
I wonder if it's the OBS. Like, I don't think it's happening when I'm not on OBS.
If that's the case, then it'd be more of like a RAM issue.
I will check afterwards.
Yeah. And your computer is the older of the two as well, but if it's a RAM issue, that's not as big of an issue opposed to if it's a just graphics card is old and it's taking more resources kind of thing. Yeah, see, there you go, Bard. You just turn off your engine and coast for like 3 hours when you come back to the game. I played a bunch of Eve, but even that, like, that was just too much and a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do. So there are a lot of games where I'm just like, this is really great for somebody other than me.
Oh, not crap.
I don't know how fast you were going, Bard. Were you obeying the light speed limit? Space joke.
Alright.
The cops are gonna come after you for not obeying the light speed limit. I don't know. Star Trek says you could loop around a sun and hurl yourself through time, so why not just do that, Bard? Sounds like a skill issue, really. Don't you have a hot chick on your spaceship who happens to have a crystal necklace with the exact kind of stuff you can throw in your reactor to keep you going? That's obviously how things work, right? And to anybody who got that reference, I am sorry. Yes, Bart, I know what an AU is. I don't know if you just started coasting.
He's married to me. He knows what AUs are. I have many.
AU, John Madden. Creature. Boba.
No bobas.
No boba. We got a little ice cream treat to try. They're actually pretty good if a little busy.
There's a lot going on in them.
They are literally a half and half ice cream thing, and one half is pistachio ice cream with a chocolate coating and little crunchy bits in it, And the other half is a ice cream sandwich with pistachio ice cream in the middle. And it's like the Dubai chocolate stuff with the crunchy bits. So it's very busy.
A lot going on.
Not bad. It's actually quite good, but just usually my ice cream's a little simpler than that.
Simple.
I think years from now we're gonna look back at the Dubai ice cream thing and be like, how the fuck was this manufactured so fast? Because this went
it's just pistachio chocolate, right? Like, can you just make that?
But it's also got that crunchy stuff, which is like specific to the area. But I just mean more the Dubai chocolate trend. Because it's definitely been manufactured to have pushed it so fast to so many, so everywhere. And I know part of it is because like American chocolate is ass. So having like even remotely decent chocolate from anywhere else is a wildly popular idea.
Dude, American chocolate is so fucking ass, man. Hershey's is fucking shit.
Were it not for Mars, we would be a civilized country, but no, we had to have the worst chocolate ever.
It tastes like sugar and sawdust.
Mm-hmm. The sorrow inherent in American chocolate. It really is like, you have stuff from literally anywhere else, and it's like, oh wow, this is terrible. Now I've been spoiled forever.
Oh well.
Meanwhile, Lindt is like, here's our new intense dark. It's like, what does that mean? What do those words mean? Visibly concerned. We had that one little chocolate bar that was pretty good too. But then of course they don't have it anymore, so go figure.
I think I'm at the mall. I volunteered. I was like, honey, if you want some, get some.
No, I meant the one that I got from Target the one time.
Yeah, it's just Dubai chocolate, right? Wouldn't it just be the same as the one in the mall?
No, it was like the Lindt brand one, and it was a little different because it had like the pistachio was like a whipped mousse pistachio.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't sarcastic. I just was thinking.
I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is, Bard. If that's a lead up to a joke, like, complete miss, buddy. Sorry.
I like the Japanese snacks. That's one of the reasons they're so popular right now.
Yeah. Heck, there's a lot of the, a lot of places are doing like the Vietnamese coffee and the Boss coffee and stuff like that. They're all being much like they're spreading to a lot more places now. Ah, okay. Never heard of that, but okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke. I thought Hawaii produces coffee, though.
It does some of it.
Yeah.
But not a lot. It's tiny.
Yeah. Then again, like, American coffee is also apparently, like, shit-ass, so... That's with most things. It's dirt cheap and it's fast.
That's America.
Mm-hmm. I was reading one thing that was just like, a major part of global trade is entirely just inputs for American manufacturing. So, like, if it starts getting, massively taxed or things like that, that means that it just immediately stops. Like, oh, okay. So this is even dumber. Cool.
Yeah.
Also, I heard more about the manufacturing plant over there. I guess it's in Georgia. The one that was the Korean plant that got raided, And they're like, haha, see all the people that we've taken here? All these illegals. And it's like, most of them were not. They're also, almost all of them are being sent, like, back safely because...
Well, that's good.
Because, like, South Korea had pledged to spend a whole bunch of money to start doing more manufacturing here in the States. And then that happened literally right after. So it was like, do you want this money or not, dipshits? And it's like, oh, okay, we're going to have charter flights and send everybody back safely. It's all good.
Yeah, it's almost like everyone had this like World Trade shit set up pretty well, and then a bunch of idiots who know nothing came in and fucked it up.
Yep.
Oi.
That was just... I don't drink coffee, so I will take your word for it, because I don't know any better.
Does the caffeine and like the energy drinks come from coffee though? Wouldn't that be the same stuff?
Some of it's more like green tea coffee, but also a lot of that is not like caffeine extract. It's a caffeine manufactured. Like you'll see ones that do have like I think like the Celsius has got the green tea extract. So that's one thing, but yeah. Although I shouldn't be drinking, well, I should probably cut down on drinking Monsters as much as I like the Mango Monster. I really should be drinking more stuff like the apple juice or the Celsius ones. Monster's a bit of overkill for me. I'm not out there doing FPS tournaments or anything like that. Today's been a pretty chill day, though, for the most part. Synthetic caffeine. Yeah. Yup. Enough caffeine to get a spider blasted. A lot of people are really excited for the new Spooters Man's Magic cards. Though they're apparently still dealing with the Final Fantasy Magic cards and all the issues that those have caused. Apparently the little Vivi, the little black mage, like super busted everything. To which, tee is all I have to say. You can apparently still get chocobos aplenty though, which that's fun. I like chocobos. I do kind of wonder about like, I wonder if at some point it's just going to be oversaturated. Like, because they're constantly making new packs. Is it chugging again?
No, I just... It's not coming out good.
Big buff spooder wife. Yes, wife is very good at thieves. I saw another meme going around that was like, what's your like art flavor? Like what would your art or your like avatar taste like? Yes, very much biting.
Oh no, my brain's not working right.
Switch to another or need to pause for the night?
I don't know. I don't know if I can work tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we can pause for tonight and do it tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll try Monday.
Yeah. We're gonna cut it short tonight, folks, and we're gonna come back again tomorrow, and we'll start back up with this one. Sorry for the short stream. We'll see y'all later.